Wednesday, December the 4th. I am holding true to my no car video December. So here we are in by the fridge. All right, what do we have for you today? We have some strength movements to do. We're going to do minute stations. So we have Turkish get-ups to do. So some people know what those are. Most of you know what those are. And giving you a minute is, and to chip away at these is good practice time. So really good. It's basically a core day when you think about it. Core movement that has a little bit of stability action in it as well, but generally speaking, people think of Turkish get-ups as a really good core day. So minute each per arm, using the object that you that you decide on based on when we go over it and practice it, and then you'll have some planking to do as well. Now the WOD. Typically we do some skills on Wednesday. Today's skill happens to be pull-ups. And we've got 12 minutes of contextual WOD to practice pull-ups in the way that you want, really. Here's the interference though. So it's a 12-minute AMRAP, 10 pull-ups, and then 20 meters of overhead single arm walking lunge. Okay, so the way that we've envisioned this is that we'll move the boxes off to the side, we'll have the open floor, everyone 3, 2, 1, go, starts on the rig, you do your 10 pull-ups, and then you pick up your dumbbell on the end line and you walk 10 meters one way, maybe switch arms at that point, 10 meters back the other way. I say maybe because if you need to switch, say every like 5 meters, that's fine. Just know it should be equal work across arms. All right. When I said contextually you're in the WOD, you can practice pull-ups however you want, it's because what I mean by that is I could see some people chipping away at pull-ups, like a couple at a time, and be feeling like, yeah, this is a good time to do that. I could see people doing singles if they, if they're really good at kipping singles. A lot of people are good at kipping singles. I could see using a band today, but really what we want is our most challenging modification. Right? Like if some people are chipping away at a couple of kipping pull-ups at a time, then why couldn't you chip away at like a really hard band? It doesn't need to be a taken for granted thing that you got to be able to do big sets. Today's not the day of big sets. Today is the challenge yourself day. The walking lunges are mostly just interference. I don't want to modify anything about those because those are, those come up time and time again, and we're only asking 20 meters of it, but they shouldn't take you all day, and yet this might not be a big rounder for some people. We've had 2 pretty intense days in a row, Monday and Tuesday. Today doesn't have to be that intense. You want intensity? Come again tomorrow. So for some people, this is pull-up practice day with some interference thrown in. But for others, this is the type of workout that challenges you at whatever level you're at. Others who have pretty good kipping pull-ups, it's going to challenge you to hold on to big sets and do them consistently across rounds. It's going to challenge you to say, all right, I had to use my lats a little bit to hold that dumbbell over my head for the lunges. Can I still then turn around and do a good set of pull-ups? You got to try to be consistent today. That's the bottom line. I was able to do my pull-ups consistently unbroken. I was. So I felt pretty proud of that. I'm able to go 10 meters down with one arm, 10 meters back the other way. All right. For me, I believe the score was 7 plus 8, 7 rounds plus 8 additional pull-ups. And that felt like plenty. Oh, and for the scoring's sake, let's say you got to get 5 meters for the 5 meters to count. So some people's score today could be like, well, we can just approximate the meters. Some people's score today could be like 5 plus 10 plus 4 meters, it can be like that. So just know, approximate how many meters you got. Enjoy.